Hub. I'm Sam Gunders. Was it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a pterodactyl? In fact, from the late Jurassic period, so very topical right now, but in reality it is an innovative helicopter service, and I'm joined by Captain Mike Jarvis, the chief pilot, to tell us more. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Sam. Thanks for having me.
So when did pterodactyl helicopters start in the Ipswich area, and why did you come here?
Well, I was born here, so there was a logical progression for me to start a helicopter company here because that's my passion. We started in about 2007. We were developing it up until then for a few years before, but 2007 was when we started our operations. Why Ipswich? No one else was here.
Okay.
Who would think helicopter company in Ipswich? And it was about the time of GFC. Who would start a helicopter company in Ipswich in the middle of a GFC? What idiot? This idiot. So we developed it out. It started out as a basic way of me generating a small income and maintaining my passion for aviation, which I've had my entire life. And then with the GFC and things and the floods, I thought maybe I should make a go of this, and so we developed it further and increased what we did, and we put staff on, and that's basically it.
Ah, fantastic. So if we can just go back to the beginning, and when you really got this passion for flying.
Well, my passion for flying's been since I was a little boy. Some would say that was only last week, but I've always acted, young, and I like to have a sense of humour, and I carry that through into my working life, and so that my aviation passion from very, very small boy.
Okay, and why a helicopter and not a plane or something?
Well, as a little boy, I just wanted to fly. Was going to join the Air Force. I did a trip to New Zealand in the late 70s, and I had my first helicopter ride over in Queenstown, and that was it. Okay. I was fixed on helicopters. There was no other choice. If the wings don't rotate, I don't understand why they fly.
Fair enough. Well, who uses the service? Do you get all range of people, or is it just some people in demographics, or who is it?
We cover a wide range of demographics. Our lead-in product is a Joyride, which starts at $65, so it's relatively inexpensive to experience that thrill of flying, and we do that at shows and country shows and other events. But that gives you the lead-in, and then from there we can take it to more expensive items, pub lunches. But our premium product, which aims at more the higher end, is the wine tours, which are all day, and our pub crawl, which is also all day.
Okay, cool. So that sounds like a fun day out for people to get involved with.
Oh, both the wine tour and the pub crawl are absolutely fantastic events, not just for me as a pilot, but also for the people we take along, because we have a great range of unique wineries here, some fantastic Australian country pubs that you don't get to every day, and because we have such a wide footprint and we can travel fast, we can get to a lot of things over the period of 6 to 7 hours that you would never be able to do by car.
Yeah. So have you ever had a really bizarre request for a flight?
Yes. It's funny you should say that. I had a request about 12 months ago for a helicopter wine tour without the helicopter. So they wanted to do the wine tour, weren't too interested in the helicopter, so I took them by car. So I just changed my vehicle and still provided the same tour, truncated it down a little bit because we're restricted by what we can do in a car. But they had just as great a time in the car as what we were doing in the helicopter, and probably was good for both of us, because why do an experience that you're not going to enjoy? If I can do it in the car, everybody wins.
Oh, fair enough. So how popular are the helicopter rides?
I've been blown away by how they've taken off, and I guess the thing that that kicked it off was when we introduced the pub crawl, because we were doing wine tours for a few years, and one of our guests said, well, look, I'm not real keen on wine, but I'm doing this because my wife wants to go. So I said, well, how about a pub crawl? And it developed from there, and because it's got that kind of iconic Australian feel about it, all the media got involved, and the public got involved in a great way. It was just fantastic, and that's led on to the wine tours improving in their frequency as well.
Okay, fantastic. Well, if you want to get involved in one yourself, you can find out more online at www.pterodactylhelicopters.com.au. The pterodactyl is spelled Pterodactyl, You might want to write that one down if you don't know how to spell it. And Mike, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thanks, Sam, for having me. I appreciate our time together.
Okay, fantastic. You're watching Phoenix Media Hub. More up next. Thanks for watching.